Are you trying to reduce your weight? Some of you might have put some extra kilos and now you have no idea or you are struggling how to get rid of those extra kilos from your body. Welcome to episode number 16 of my weight loss journey. This video is about having cheat days and what important things you need to consider for your cheat days. But before I start the video, I'll be discussing about the weight measurements that we should be taking after every 7 days. So if you remember in episode number 9, after spending 7 days on diet plan, we took some weight measurements. And if you remember, my weight was reduced from 92 kilograms to 90.6 kilograms. So I lost 1.4 kg, and my wife, she dropped her weight from 63 kilograms to 62.1 kilograms. So now we have spent one more week. So now this is basically day 14th of our diet plan journey. And we are going to see that what is going to happen like after those 14 days happens. If you now look at the weighing scale, reading it is 88.2 kilograms. So I started from 92 kg. So approximately you can see in 14 days, my weight is reduced to roughly 4 kgs. And if you look at my wife's reading, her weight is dropped to 61.7 from 62.1. So she lost about 0.4 kgs in this whole week. So again, why I was able to reduce more weight, as I mentioned earlier, you need to have basically calorie deficit. So if you have a large calorie deficit, then you're going to reduce more weight. So in this whole week, even though I've shared pictures, I was actually eating slightly lesser portions. So that is the reason why I was able to reduce more weight this week compared to the last week. And on the other hand, my wife, she just took the same portion size as I mentioned. So her weight did not lost as much, but again, there is still a loss of 0.4 kilograms. So as I said earlier, that is very scientific. Depending upon how many calories you take, again, you don't want to starve yourself. You need to stay consistent and persistent. If you take less number of calories than whatever your body requires, then obviously you're going to reduce weight. And also sometimes, water can get retained into your body, and the reading might show some inaccurate results as well, because your body might have retained some water on a particular day. But still, you see after 1 week, we are able to reduce our weight. And obviously, if we continue maintaining it, and we have done that for like 4 to 5 months. I started with 92 kg and currently now I'm 72 kilograms. So basically, if you stay consistent and persistent, you can actually reduce the weight. It is not very difficult. It is about keeping your target and then working towards it. And if you stay focused for a few months, definitely you can achieve the target that you want to. Now let's start this video today, and this video is about having cheat days. In those 14 days in previous videos, you might have seen that I have not talked about the cheat days, but in this video today, obviously, when you have this diet plan, your body start asking for carbohydrates, like more sugary items or junk items, and sometimes you basically fall in the trap, and then you start eating it and you start liking it again, and then you will again consume too much of it, and definitely it will put on more weight. So before I discuss 5 important things for the cheat days, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel and also press on the bell icon so that whenever I post a video, you are aware of it. And also please do share this video series specifically with anyone who needs weight loss. So I'll be discussing 5 important things today for cheat days. So the very first important thing is about planning. So you need to basically tell your body, your brain, that what would be your cheat day. So I would suggest that after 15 days or after 2 weeks, you can keep your cheat days. Or some people, some nutrition recommend to have 1 cheat day in 1 month. So it's totally up to you. So you can tell to your brain that, okay, you're going to have cheat day, but on what date? So you basically have to strive for it. So for example, if you say that after 14 days, you're going to have cheat days. So after 14 days, you have for 14 days, you have to basically maintain and focus on your diet plan. And then on the next day, you can have cheat day, and then you can start your next week the day following, right? So the second thing is, obviously, even though you are having cheat days, but please make sure that you are counting the calories and also like what you are eating. So if you're eating too many carbs, too many sugary items, you need to know that how many calories you are eating, because we don't want to actually go backwards and start gaining the weight again because you have eaten too many carbs. So even though you can have cheat days, you can eat any items of your choice, but the quantity is basically very important. That if you want to have pizza, for example, if you want to have some sugary items, you can still take them, but in a lesser amount, and you can still calculate how many calories you have taken on that day, and you can still try to reduce it, or maybe you can have same number of calories that your body requires, but do not overeat it. Do not consume more calories than your body requires. Now, the third important factor is basically choose quality over junk. It is very important because sometimes we try to eat a junk food which doesn't have very good quality. In fact, it can actually damage, your whole digestive system, or not good for your system as well. For example, if you talk about instant noodles, they are not very good, for example, or too much sugar, for example, those items which contains too much amount of sugar. For example, if you want to eat ice cream, you can have it, but if you're eating 1 liter of ice cream or one whole bowl of the ice cream, for example, then it's not a good idea, because obviously it can increase this, sugar spikes, and also can have so many calories as well. So please make sure that you are choosing quality, and not like just any random junk food for your cheat days. And then obviously number 4 is very important. That is about balancing the day. For example, if you've taken more calories than your body required, then you can have more exercise on that day. So basically, again, calorie count is very, very important. You need to think about how many calories your body required, how many you have eaten, so you can just balance it or play around, maybe doing more type of more hectic exercise, for example, or exercise that can burn more calories. And the last part is obviously is watch how it actually affects you. For example, when you have the cheat day, please make sure on the next day you still stand on the weighing scale and see whether you're able to maintain the weight, or your weight has increased, or it has slightly reduced. It is very, very important to have that eye, because sometimes what happens, maybe you can have a buffet dinner, for example, or a very heavy lunch, and then you have eaten too much. Next day, when you are on the weighing scale, you might gain 1.5 kg or 2 kg. It can happen because sometimes our body retains water, or the food that we consume, it takes a lot of time to digest. So the weighing reading, or the weighing scale reading after 1 day of cheat, might show you 1.5 kg addition to what you measured the day before. So please make sure that you keep track of it, and even if it is increased, do not do not feel ashamed, or do not feel that you have done something bad, because you have given your body a cheat day. So it can happen your weight can slightly increase. It is all right. You can still come back. You can, once your body start digesting the food, and also like when the body release water, maybe after 1 or 2 days you will go back to the weight, the normal weight that you measured like after 14 days of diet plan, or even slightly less than that. So don't get panicked. And some of us might think about that, what was a benefit of having diet for 14 days and suddenly your weight has gone up. It can happen. It happens to me even at I have reduced 72 kgs, but if I go out and eat heavy meal, my weight goes up to, let's say, 73 or 74, but it comes back if I just keep following the diet plan, or keep the balance of the calories basically. So it can happen. So please make sure that you are basically balancing whatever you have eaten, and also keep checking that what is your current weight after you have the cheat day, for example, so that you can balance out in the next few days. I hope this makes sense. It is quite scientific. If you have any questions, please do write in the comment section. Please do mention that how this weight plan is actually affecting you. Are you able to reduce any weight loss? And if you have got some other recipes, delicious recipes from the ingredients that I've mentioned, please do share as well. Please keep watching my videos. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Aamir Hassan, signing off.